Hi, Master.
Hi.
Master, some people think that they don't need to meditate because they think they don't need it or they think that they're high enough. Could this be true in some cases?
No, because you never know how much is enough. Okay? Yes.
Oh, yes, Master.
Maybe your life is comfortable and your material existence is simple, and so you think you have enough. But that is almost like ego talk. Yes, no one really had enough meditation in this world and know it. Okay, that's one thing. Another thing, even suppose even if you know that you have enough merit, that you don't meditate anymore. Enough for what? Huh? Suppose you have enough merit to go to the 5th level. That's it. It's all about you. How about other beings on this planet? How about all suffering people? You have to meditate even if you have enough, even if you know you have enough, which you don't ever know. There's never such thing as enough, okay? You can meditate more so that you can help other people. You can bless this world, which you own so much. You're born into this world with nothing. And you've been fed, you've been clothed, you've been loved, you've been blessed until you grow up. How much favor, how much love you owe to everyone around you in this world. The one who make your clothes, the one who grow vegetable, the one who, who plow the field in sweat and tears and under the sun, in the cold climate, in the freezing weather, just to keep you alive. How much you owe them? You have to meditate more. Even suppose you even say that you know you have enough. What enough is enough? Never, okay? I meditate not because of myself, enough or not. I meditate so that everyone else can benefit however much or little I can give. It's like money, okay? The more you earn, the more you can help people. You see, I don't need, okay, this I can know that I don't need to earn any more money, that's for sure. These material things I can tell.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, but I still work to earn more money so that I can help people who needs it, even if I don't. Understand now?
Yes, Master. I never thought of it that way. We should keep that in mind, yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Master, I see some people out there doing a lot of good things. Are they doing these good deeds because they are spiritually elevated?
Yes. Mostly they are somehow high, Of course, they do it, if they do it, yes and no, Some people do it unconditionally because they feel love and they feel compassion for the less fortunate. Some people do it just for show. Then it's not spiritually elevated. But you can never know who does what, who does it for show or who does it just for love. It doesn't matter if they do it for show or because they are spiritually elevated or just either way, at least the people, the one who receive it, benefit. So it's okay, whatever, yes?
Oh.
You can never tell.
Master.
Of course, you can never tell. Not everybody can tell, yes? Yes.
Wow. Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
Master, a lot of people are blaming Islam for encouraging war and violence, especially because in the Quran, there are mentions of violence. For example, there's a verse that says that those who kill for Allah can go to heaven. Master, could you please share your thoughts on this?
Yeah. Yes. By the way, I have checked on it with heaven. I went to the archive of the second world to check out what is written in the Quran. I mean,
oh wow,
truly written, what is truly from the Prophet. It's in the chapter of the saying of Muhammad. It says some of the violence sentences. Somebody put it there. It's not the Prophet, peace be upon him, has said something like that. He even have pity on a ram or any animals. He tell his cousin not to eat meat and all that, and he meditate only, and he only take care of his people. How would he ever say such thing like that? And I check it out. I have written a note somewhere here. Let me look for you, okay? Let me
Wow.
look.
Thank you, Master.
Yeah. Okay, I have a note here. I have written because I went to check, because I also need to know for sure. Okay. People blame the Islam, but Islam actually means peace, yeah? And whenever the Islam
Yes,
people, Muslim people see each other, they always say, peace be upon you.
Yes, Master.
Salam alaikum. Right?
Right. Yes, Master.
That means peace be upon you. So how can a faith that always wish peace on people would wage war? Do you understand the contradiction? Yes?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, physically speaking. And when the Prophet, peace be upon him, was alive, he never encouraged war. He never encouraged killing. But only whenever anybody, by the way, died because of persecution, then he say, okay, if you die for God, you will go to heaven. And that's for sure. Huh? Any religion would say the same. If you die because of God, because you believe in God, then you go to heaven. But not if you kill anyone and you go to heaven. It's not like that. I went to heaven and checked. Here is what heaven, I quote, what heaven say, quote, I quote, do not smear the honor of the great Prophet Muhammad by violence and hatred in his name or in the name of Allah. Anyone does will not go to heaven but be punished accordingly in hell. The Prophet was of peace reincarnate. Islam is peace symbolization. So there is no violence in the Islam religion, okay? Unquote. That was a warning to anyone who use Islam to their own power, hunger, or some gain, a personal gain, okay? Because this is, okay, in my opinion, suppose even if you're not Islam, suppose somebody who's good all his life and do good to other people, who's loving and kind, but doesn't know the name of Allah, doesn't worship the name of Allah, he worship God or Buddha in his own way and be good. How would Allah would put him in hell or tell anyone to kill him? Understand me?
Yes, Master.
Because Allah means God. What kind of God would do that? Huh? Even we human don't do that. How would a God punish anybody who doesn't know to worship him? Any Catholic who worship God in his own way, any Buddhist who worship Buddha in his own way, any Jain believer who worship God in his own way, any Hindu who worship God in his own way and doing good things according to his religion, be good, do good. How would Allah, even if Allah is another God, how would Allah punish him? Huh? Or tell his believer to go kill that guy because he's not saying that he's Muslim, or he's saying he's a Catholic, or he's a Buddhist, or he's a Jainist. You understand me?
Yes, Master.
Yes? Would Allah, any God would ever do that?
No, Master.
No. Even we, a lowly human, don't do this thing.
No, Master.
Okay, so anyway, that's my opinion. Yeah. And, okay, so the reason why there are such sentences in the Quran, I'm coming to it now. He never says such thing. And they even say Buddha eat pig feet. It's not true. It is the mushroom that is the pig loves. They call it pig feet, for example, yeah? And Jesus Christ divide grapes and give it to them in the original writing. And they translate it, they say Jesus eat meat and divide fish and tell people go out fishing. It's nonsense. Yeah? You understand? With the Prophet Muhammad, God bless his soul, peace be upon him. Okay, now I tell you why. He, the Prophet, have never said about anything about violence and never encouraged it. Someone else added on in the Quran when they collect all the saying of the Prophet. After the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, already ascended to heaven, long time afterward. They added on to encourage others to fight and using the Prophet's name for their own gain. Because there is one person, after he died, after the Prophet, great Prophet Muhammad died, peace be upon him, he put violent words into it. Yeah, he's pretending to know all about the Prophet himself. And he pretend that he's also a Muslim.
Wow. Oh.
Because after the Prophet died, they collect, the disciples come together and collect his saying and put into one volume. And this guy pretended also he know the Prophet somewhere and then know some of the thing he said and then added onto it.
Whoa.
Added even long after that, even long after the great disciples of the Prophet also gone. 40 years, okay, I have it even, more or less 40 years after the great Prophet Muhammad has ascended to heaven. He want to incite hatred among the Muslims to serve his power and greed. His name, even, he's an impostor. His name is Mustufa. Mustufa. Not Mustafa, but Mustufa. Yeah, T-U. Mustufa. I have it written here. He's a politician and he's a secret advisor to the government at that time. He's a secret advisor to the prime minister, so-called prime minister equivalent of that time. They're using that to kill and imprison anyone against the authority at that time. So that's the fact.
Wow. Oh.
He used that to even control the Muslim. You see what I mean? And incite them for violence. And the people, the faithful at that time, they thought if the master, the Prophet said that, then they have to do that. And they just like anybody they want to kill, they say, oh, that one is against the Muslim, he's an infidel. And then inciting hatred. Or they have this excuse to imprison this Muslim faithful and imprison him or kill them. Do you understand now?
Yes, Master. Oh, yes, Master.
That is what it was. And then it continued like that and it's being collected in the Quran. And then there's how many of some of the Muslims believe that it's the saying of the Prophet, peace be upon him. It's not like that. Do not smear the honor of the name of this great man of God. Okay, now you know. Okay, huh?
Wow, yes, Master.
So, you remember in the Hadith, it is said that Allah would never have mercy on anyone who has no mercy for others. You see what I mean?
Yes, Master.
So killing any others is mean no mercy. So Allah would never have mercy on those people. So this is a contradiction to the religion that you're supposed to spread out, yes, and teach the people to do good. You have to be the example of peace and love, which is exemplified by the great Prophet Muhammad when he was alive. Peace be
Yes,
upon him.
Master.
Yes. So I think anyone who is so zealous about Allah, about the faith of Muslims, should stop and rethink again. That if we want to spread Islam into the world, to let people believe in Allah, then we have to be the example of peace and loving. Who dare to join a religion when you could be killed any time because you can't prove your faith in God? Okay? Nobody, no any God, no prophet ever want to cause suffering to any of the children of God. And that is for sure. That is very logical. Okay?
Yes, Master.
All right. I just want to tell you this to clear the name of the great Prophet Muhammad. Peace be upon him. He is a great saint, great prophet, great son of God. He has never, ever incited any violent thought or action among his disciples. Never encouraged it. He's a loving, kind, compassionate, wise, enlightened being. I just want to clear his name. Okay, thank you, huh?
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Master.
Right.
Master, I just want to thank you for all you do for all the beings and for your sacrifice.
You're
Thank you so
welcome.
much.
You're welcome. It's all worth it. It's all worth it.
Master, on a happier topic, we would love to hear more about some of the interesting phenomena that happen in your life. Like, for example, the story about the moon that stayed in the sky for so long for you, or some other phenomenal things that happened in the earlier days, or maybe even before you became a master.
Okay. Well, so many things I don't remember, like for example, if somebody say, I was wearing Tibetan nun's robe and I was going somewhere and one of the guys, I have a bell in my hand, some of the bell at that time, it belonged to the Tibetan tradition. And I just put it there on the table, yeah. And some of the guy who don't believe in much and say, oh, God, there's no miracle, like the bell, if you put it there, it will never ring by itself. And the bell rings.
Oh, wow, Master.
Yeah, just now you asked me, I just remember that. Yes. Yeah. For example,
That's so nice.
the bell sit there for a long time and quietly on the table. When after you say that, it rings. Yeah? Yeah. And then, for example, I'm invited somewhere to give a speech. And in some like Tibetan community, temple or something like that. And then the microphone or the thing doesn't work. And he said to me something like, okay, it doesn't work. Can you do something? So I'm being modest, I say, oh, we pray to your master. And immediately it works like that.
Wow, amazing,
like
Master.
Yeah, for example, yeah. The moon, we have a lot of the residents that with me at that time would tell you better this. The moon just stay there for hours on end, don't move, because we're singing and we have bonfire and we live simple at that time. We just 2-3 people sleep in a tent because we don't have enough money to buy one each. And we just, because of the nice weather, we come out and the moon is there, so we singing and make fire and roast potatoes, stuff like that. We didn't have good food, so we just roast potato and some apple to eat. And then the moon, when singing song, and then the moon just stay there forever. On top of that mountain. You know how long? Like, okay, the mountain is like this and the moon stay like this, about the distance.
Yes, Master.
Like maybe half a meter or 2 meters, for example. 2 meters. Then it's just stay there forever, just 2 meters. For a long time. Because we was thinking if the moon go down, then we will go to sleep. But it doesn't go down. So we kept singing and then we realized, oh my God, the moon doesn't go down. So it's too long already. Maybe we should go to sleep and then we don't have to wait for the moon then because it doesn't go down. And then we start to pack and then, extinguish the fire and then pack and go. And then the moon, woof, go down. Just like that.
Wow.
1 second. Zoop. So my earlier disciples, a resident, they could tell you. But there's not much for that. Another time I came back from America to a house in Spain and then the moon really smiles so beautifully. Normally you don't see a face in the moon.
That's amazing, Master.
But it was a face there and the smiling. I didn't even notice until one of my assistant told me. Yeah, he told me, Master, look, the moon is smiling at you. And I said, oh yeah, it is, huh? And then we keep sitting there and looking.
That's so nice.
There's another people there, but I don't remember. Well, were you there? No? Oh, who was there then together? There's another person, yeah. But I just remember the one who told me, look at the moon, Master, he's smiling at you. And I looked, really, it's a smiling face. And you're so big, like, like the smiling face, the mouth is go to the ears. And we just sit there and look and smile forever until we drop like sleepy. And then go inside the house. It's still smiling outside. The moon's still smiling when we went to the house. Many hours later on.
Wow, that's amazing, Master.
Tired, need to go meditate. Okay, I like that. It's like that. And whenever I go back to that house, all the seagulls wake up from the sleeping. No matter what time, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, midnight, they come out of nowhere from the mountains around. And then they circumambulate on the air around me. All so many long time. So for hours. Until I tell them, please go to sleep. Thank you for the welcome, but please go to sleep. Or I have to leave the seat and go inside the house to sleep.
Wow, Master.
All the time, that house, all the time. And there's another place in France. I have a witness. One of your brothers knows it. When I was in a house in France, we rented it from one of the French disciples and paid, if I rent from disciple, I always pay. And it was in winter and it's still snow outside. Snow is, you can see it on the ground outside still. But all the birds singing all night long. All night long. And then later the house is too packed with so many people. So I went out to rent a little apartment for myself. And as soon as I left them, they don't sing anymore.
Wow, amazing.
So
Master.
when I come back to visit them, we live nearby, I come back every time visit because the birds, the dogs, I come back every day visit. And they told me, even your brother, he told his dad, the dad also lived there. The brother who said, Dad, the birds don't sing anymore. And then when he came back, he told me that. He said to me, I told my dad, the birds don't sing anymore at night. I said, yeah, but they do sing. They sing at my apartment. How come you say don't sing? They still sing. They say, no, but they don't sing here. These are small things, but there are thousands of them. I don't remember them all.
Thank you, Master. Thank you, Master, for sharing the stories.
All beings, they're so gracious, you don't know it. They're so gracious. And they bless the world, no end. It's a pity that many humans don't know it. Otherwise, they will worship the birds, they will love them, they will protect them, or they worship every other animals and protect them, They all
Yes, Master.
All animals have their mission, purpose on this planet. Same with humans. They just don't realize it, and then they continue to be influenced by the negative environment or negative power, and they lost their purpose. So they have to come back again and again to fulfill that. Many things, if I remember, I would tell you, but I forgot. There are many, like gods of third level, they come and just want to look at me and pretend to come and ask for a penny for the telephone. A penny, you cannot use it for telephone, for example, like that. And then when he left, they just turn around and look at me and smiling so blissfully, for example, like that. Or anyone, like appear from nowhere just to give us a parking place, yes? And
Yes,
for example,
Master.
even recently, I mean last month, because I don't have anyone to drive for me, I drove myself. And I drove, I'm very scared of driving. I don't drive that often anymore. When I was younger, I drive more often, but still I'm not a very, professional driver because I don't drive that much. So I'm scared, but I had to drive because I have to go from one place to another to do meditation according to the newfound connection. And one time I went to a place, the car park is full, but there is a park place in the middle of 2 rows of cars. Yes, 2 rows of cars. Any good driver, any normal driver will be able to whack in there and park in the middle, but I could not. I would bump into other car and then the police will come. You understand me? When I'm driving, all the heavens is awake, my God, she's driving again. We have to do something, And I make joke with my assistant. I say, whenever I drive, the St. Peter is always anxious to wait for new souls to arrive. And whenever I drive, I pray for all protection, not for me, but for everybody on the road when I'm driving. So I could not drive to park in the middle of the 2 rows of cars. So I was standing there, and there was a young man. He parked on the last row, which is next to the bush, which is easy, like go direct in. No have to turn left, turn right, and back up, back down. You know what I mean? Yeah?
Yes,
Okay,
Master.
right. And he saw me sitting in the car, hesitating. He said to me, I will drive my car into the middle there, and you drive your car here. He lent me his direct parking place, which is easy for me. All I do is just give gas, go in there, stop the car, block, and go. See what I mean? Yeah.
Amazing, Master.
Yeah. And then I parked the car, and then I gave him 1 watermelon. He took it graciously. I say, 1 for you, I have another one. 1 for you, 1 for me. Yes. And he took it graciously, he smiled. And then when I take my luggage, because I have a shopping car, I put my, necessity inside, and some vegetable, and then when I try to take that car out of my trunk to go and then lock my car, I turn around, I don't see him anymore.
Oh.
The park place is small, and the street is just like a cul-de-sac, small. He cannot disappear anywhere. There's no house around, no side street, nothing.
Wow.
And then I realized where he's from. Yeah, for example, like that, there's always
Amazing, Master.
Oh yeah, they have to help me. What else? How else can I live? I'm such a small woman. I have to do many things myself. I don't have time to shopping, so sometimes I just eat anything, But if you guys have a chance, have a choice, then eat more healthy, okay?
Yes, Master.
Because sometimes I have to eat raw instant noodle. Meaning you don't cook it. You just take it out from the packet and chew it, crispy like.
Oh, Master.
Yeah. No need the packet, the spice in it, no need to cook, just eat it. The noodle in the package, yeah?
Oh, yes, Master.
Yeah, that's really raw instant noodle. My God, I'm telling you. I need to use it as extra cells, before I meditate. That's why I didn't have time to shop. Sometimes I had to live in the middle of the night or after midnight or 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. No shops open, and I can't take a lot of things with me. I'm small. I can't carry a lot of things. I was hoping there was some big shoulder to be my drivers. I'm busy. I'm a busy woman. I need to be sitting doing nothing. That's what I'm busy at. And so I drive, I'm very not proficient in driving though. I drive very, very slow, carefully. I have to. Even then, I scratched, I scratched the curb, and sometimes I have to stop because I need to rest and then continue to drive again. I had to rest even just for 30 minutes afterward because the concentration on this physical environment is very taxing to me.
Yes, Master.
Having to keep my mind on the road and all around, it's just really, really exhausting for me sometimes. You can't understand it because you guys are good drivers and you guys driving are your stuff, It's not my stuff, not anymore. I'm getting, my physical body getting older now. And also my concentration is less on the physical and more on the ethereal. Therefore, it's very tiring for me to drive, even a small car.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, sorry, complaining. I didn't really complain.
That's so dangerous for you, though.
It is.
We hope God can get you a Superman driver.
But I had no choice. Sometimes I had no choice. Truly, I had no choice. Sometimes I have 1 or 2 assistants, but they have to take care of dogs while I'm running. Understand?
Yes, Master.
They're all for dogs. Nobody cooked for me. Nobody clean for me. Nobody wash my clothes for me. I do everything myself.
Yes,
Understand?
Master.
Understand? Yeah. And most of other people are go out to work in a loving hood, loving shop, loving whatever. You see what I mean? Yeah. And you guys are
Yes, Master.
busy there. Even if you're not in television anymore, you're doing other stuff. You see, to spread out the news in the world and check out internet for positive news and all that. And you're busy there. And even if I have 1 or 2 assistants, it's for dogs. Okay?
Yes, Master.
Not for me. Not for me. So I had no choice. I really had no choice. And sometimes I thought I have a person here. He looks strong and big, and he speaks English, and so he drives well. So this would be it, but it's not it.
Sometimes the ego or personal habit get in the way. Normally it should be okay. It's just in some urgent situation, this is not conducive or favorable to my situation. So I just drive it myself. I drive the car myself.
Yes, Master.
I never know. Humans are not always stable. Okay? Yeah. Even if I have one, I never know if I have it or not have it. And then it's even worse because sometimes I thought, he's still there, but he's not. You see, and then I planned this and that, and then I had to suddenly I have to be all alone with the things that's supposed to be done with 2 people. Suddenly I'm all alone. And it's worse than, if I was prepared or know in advance that I am alone. You see what I mean? Yeah?
Yes, Master.
I is never sure anything, never sure. So I do what I can whenever I can. It's fun to be afraid.
Master, we pray for you and thank you very much for all you do for us in the world.
You're welcome. Your name is like the Prince of England, but
Thank you, Master.
Yeah,
thank you.
Well, you are the
Thank you so much.
Black Prince instead.
You
look
Master.
like a prince. Yes, you're noble. You're noble like a prince. You're doing noble work.
Well, you teach us to do good and be selfless, so I try.
Yeah, that's what the prince is supposed to do. Okay. Yes. But I always prefer affectionately call you chocolate because your skin look like chocolate.
It's a much better name, Master.
Yeah, okay. All right, love. Just a name.
Master,
Tell me.
could you please tell us about one of the happiest moments of your life?
Oh, sorry, I don't remember, honey. I don't remember if any moment are happier than others. But I do have happy moments. I remember I'm the happiest when I give things to people when they need it. And I know that they need it, and I know that they're happy to get it. Then I'm very, very happy. But
Yes,
I don't
Master.
know the happiest moment. I'm maybe sometimes happier than other time. It depends on the people's need. If I do give it personally, do you understand? It's happier than when I give it through the disciples or when I instruct, like I always instruct Sihu to give donation or go relief to the disaster victims. I always instruct them to do it. But at that time, I'm more sad than happy because many people are affected and some people are injured and some people are lost. Under such a situation, I'm more sad than happy. But of course, I know that they're going to be happy a little bit if they receive it. But it doesn't comfort me in those situations when many people die. You know, we all die someday or another, but they die in such a suffocation, you know, like landslide, collapse, or earthquake, bury them alive, and all children suffer and all that. This is terrible for me to bear. So even if I give donation through disciples, I don't feel happy, not that happy. But for example, if I give somebody on the street and he was cold and hungry, and if I take him to a restaurant, feed him right away and see the smile on his face and give him my coat or my clothes to immediately relieve him from the cold and give him money to go buy more. And I see this happiness on him, then I am very happy. It's more personal, understand? It's more personal.
Yes, Master.
Yes. Or if I go to the dog shelter and see the dog is sick and they don't have enough money to buy medicine for him, I give and the staff are so happy, say he's going to get an operation right now that he needs, for example, like that. And then I come back and the dog are wagging tail and running around after operation, well and good. Then that is really happy for me. It's more personal. I can see it. You see what I mean? I can see the positive
Master.
result. But otherwise, I don't know when I'm more the happiest moment of my life. I don't remember truly.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
Thank you
Yeah.
for sharing that. Master, I think we don't have any more questions.
No? Wow. Miracle.
But we have some good news to share from around the world.
Oh, wow. Please tell me. We need that.
She will start with the first good news.
Okay.
Hi, Master.
Yeah.
With regards to peace,
Yes.
one good news is that tourism to North Korea has been growing each year for the past several years, which seems in line with the advice that Master gave before that North Korea should be more open and share and exchange more with the free world.
Yes, so that we know them. Yes. And love them more. Yes. So it's good?
Yes, Master.
Mm.
Yes, and the next news is that we've been hearing about some good leaders who are down to earth, like Nepali Prime Minister Sushil Koirala. He's famous for his very simple lifestyle.
Good for him. Good for Nepal. Good example. Yes.
Yes, Master. And the Indonesian president-elect, Joko Widodo, he was from humble backgrounds and he rose to be an inspiring leader for the people with a very clean reputation.
Good.
Yes, and also in Italy, Master,
Yes.
the Prime Minister Matteo Renzi, he had the government's luxury cars sold off on eBay.
Oh, wow. Yes.
Yes.
He also wrote to me a little note by hand. Yes.
Oh.
He's very, very kind, very humble person because I don't know if any prime minister would wrote me a hand note like that. Also, the prime minister of Canada also wrote me a hand note, say, "Oh, thank you for extending blessing all the way to Canada." And the prime minister of Italy also
so
wrote me a
sweet.
hand note. My God, they're so nice people. They're so nice. Yes.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. Yes.
So it seems to be like Master has said, it seems that as the world gets better, so do the leaders.
Yeah, they'll come out. Yes, I told you guys that you can't always blame a leader. You know, it's a collective consciousness of the whole nation that produce one kind of leader or another. Even if the good leader is right there, they won't vote for them, or they won't. So the leader may be obscure to them, or maybe don't come out, or have no chance to come up. You see, but if the consciousness of the whole country is good, then it's good. Canada is a very good country, humanity-wise, human rights-wise. So they deserve good leaders, yeah? And Italian, I tell you what, I love Italy. They are so good to animals. They produce a lot of vegetarian dog food, and it's full of nutrition and good research to make it, beautiful. My dogs, when they eat dog food, they eat Italian dog's food. Vegan. Yes. And they make a lot of vegan croissants, vegan chocolate, vegan chocolate ice cream, vegan all kind of vegan cheese, vegan. Oh, the Italian people, they're so good, really.
Very good.
I also like Italy a lot, for many different reasons. People are friendly, and if they did something to you and you bring them some gift, they just accept them so graciously, they never question why, they never doubt your intention. I like the people. Also the doctors in Italy, they are ethical, they are very superb, and they're so compassionate, loving and caring. Very kind doctors. Yeah, one time I had to go to an emergency in Italian hospital, just a small hospital. And they treated me right away. They don't ask for ID, nothing.
Wow.
That's a good one. And then after it's all done, I say, okay, how much do I have to pay you now for your hospital? Because I'm not Italian and I don't have insurance here. He said, no, you don't have to pay anything. It's okay. Just a small treatment. You don't have to. I said, but I have to. You're a hospital and people have to pay tax for it and all that. He said, no, never mind. We're happy to pay tax for you. This is a young doctor who told me this.
Wow.
It's a she. And he said, all right, never mind. We're happy to pay tax for you. I said, yes, but I have to contribute because I don't have insurance here. Please let me pay now. Oh, why you don't let me pay? She said, oh, you suffer enough. You suffer enough. We're just happy to make you feel better. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's just a small treatment.
Wow, amazing.
Ah, yes. And, it's not about the money or anything. It's about the way she talked like that. I was so touched and I don't know what to do. So I say, well, okay, then I just have to bring some gift here to the hospital. And she said, oh, no need. Really. We're just happy to make you feel better. Because you suffer enough. Why you have to pay? And why you have to do anything for us? We are the one who should give you happiness. You make you feel better. It was so touching the way she talked. And she really meant it. It was so sincere. So later I brought some gift there just, for Christmas. Because it's Christmas. So I make an excuse. I said, it's Christmas. I can give things because it's in the name of Christ. So then they accept. Yeah, but they say, we were very happy to pay tax for you, to pay tax so that you can have the treatment here. My God. Understand that? Yeah?
Yes, wow, yes.
And she was a very young doctor still, They really have been taught well, the ethical side of medicine.
Yes, Master.
And then also the veterinarian, the doctors for dogs or animals, they're so loving, caring. So loving, caring. My God. And the treatment for the sick animals or dogs or pets are very, very considerate, very, very caring, very humane.
Very good.
Yeah, for example, if the dogs has been bitten by some kind of mosquito, it's called leishmaniasis, and they only have this in Mediterranean area. And the treatment is sometimes very, very, very painful in other country. For example, if the dogs already contracted this infection from the leishmaniasis mosquitoes, then in some other country, maybe nearby, they would give him twice a day injections. Very painful. But in Italy, they will only give them, like syrup to take once a day for a month, for example, like that. And if the dogs have cancer, for example, they have radiation treatment and chemotherapy, but very, very kind and very loving, very considerate. For example, in other country or maybe some neighboring country that I know, I don't want to mention it, of course, they would lengthen its treatment for like 1 month. You have to go and get a hotel somewhere and stay for 1 month or more. But in Italy, they try to pack their schedule for you, or within only 2 weeks.
Wow.
They inconvenience themselves even to work so that the treatment get faster, so that you can bring your dog home quicker. That's number one. And chemotherapy in other countries, maybe, or in other place, you probably have to have IV injection to the dogs, and it takes about half an hour or something. But Italy, they just give you medicine, tablet to take.
Wow.
Really, many things consider. The Italian countries, people are very, very humane, very friendly. I like them very much.
Yes, Master.
If the dogs go to the vet and all that, I would always, sometime in the middle of treatment or in the middle of visit, sometimes they have to visit, several times. In the middle of that, I would bring gifts, some small things, snacks, and thank you letter, just for de-stressing. And mostly they would say, oh, no, don't need, and all that. Italian vet, no. They always accept it with happiness and smile, gift, big gift or small gift. They say, wow, we never had such big gifts before. Thank you. Lovely. Just like that. They're so gracious people. They make you happy even just receiving your gifts, They don't make a lot of fuss, or they don't, meaning they just so simple, and honest and just happy.
Yes, Master.
I guess Italian have a lot of sun or something, or it's just the system of Italian government, or, the ethical system in Italy is to be applauded, is to be admired, and maybe to be copied.
Right, Master.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling it here. Maybe some other country would consider updating their treatments for animals or for humans. All the doctors in Italy that I met, they're so kind, so loving, so kind, so comforting. Even like blood tests, for example, blood tests. If I go to blood tests in Italy, before I was very ill for one time, several years ago, and I go blood test, and the doctor would do it himself, and so gentle that you don't even feel it. And he do so carefully and gently, and just one time.
Wow.
And I said to the doctor, why is it you do it so gently? I don't even feel anything. And in other places, they normally do several times until they got it right. And it's very painful as well. I mean, I don't complain. I normally can bear it. But it's painful. And you do it so gentle and so nicely, and I don't feel nothing. He said, yeah, other places maybe they don't consider, because this is not their own skin. This is not their own flesh, that's why. And he laughed, and I also laughed. I said, oh, thank you, doctor. I wish they all think that, they are the one who get blood tests, to get the needle stick into their flesh instead of myself. It's just small thing like that, just to let the patient feel so good, really good. Any doctors at all that I have been to, compared to other places I have been to, they are so good. And the vet, they're really humane. They're really for their job. And I heard that in Italy, the exam for doctors are very, very strict. Maybe that's why.
I see.
Because they want to make sure that the doctors are there for treatment, for loving care for patients, either humans or animals, not for making profit.
Right, Master.
And, even the police in Italy, they are so kind and so polite. One time I was driving in Italy, through Italy, and then I had no park place. I just stay in the curve of the, in one side of the street. And stay in the car because I can't park. I need to go in one place and I could not park the car. So I keep calling the people to come out, but they didn't come out to talk to me on the street instead. So I just have to wait there. And then the policeman saw that and he said, okay, I'm going to move my car now and you can park in my place. Imagine.
Wow, that's so sweet.
Yeah, and then he moved his car immediately. And his colleagues were looking so that he can move his car backward. And then he said, now, there you go. You can go park. He speaks in Italian, but then he knows that I don't understand. And then he speaks in English. Perfect accent. And I thought people told me that the Italian people don't like to learn English and most Italians don't speak English. That is not true. I went any shop, they speak English to me. I mean, not all of them speak like perfect and a lot, but they do try to speak English and they really are very accommodating.
Yes, Master.
And they are very, very kind to the tourists, very kind to the foreigners in any case, yes. They found that I donated a lot to different organizations in Italy.
Ah, I see, Master.
They tell each other in Italian, but I understood some because the organization's name, like Red Cross, for example, like that. And it's not even in my real name, but they knew it is me.
Wow.
And they even thanked me. They were so kind, and they invite me to their office and say, they asked me how to watch the Supreme Master television on the computer. And I said, I'm sorry, I don't know how. I really don't know. And I said, okay, maybe one of my friends here would show you. They are computer genius. I know nothing about computer. Please forgive me. And they said, and before that, they said, you can come in our office. You sit here now, you sit here. And they let me sit on their seat, the one and only in the seat in front of computer, They say, you are the police now, you can sit with us. Oh, so kind. And I need to go to the bathroom. They don't let me, they don't even tell me to go right there, right in front of the entrance, because that is for their visitors, They lead me all the way to the back where the police are using.
Wow.
And they were having a little lunch. Oh, I was so embarrassed, but they said it's cleaner here. Oh my God. Oh, I was so touched. Even police, they're so nice.
Wow, yes.
Actually, that was, Carabinieri, they call them. And the one who lent me his parking space is the police. They have different police in Italy. And they're both absolutely so kind. Wonderful people. Can you imagine that? Such a country, huh? People are so nice.
Yes, Master.
The reason why the police in Italy wanted to offer me their protection was because they told me I'm a good person, and they really even wanted to. One of the police even wanted me to show him how to meditate.
Wow.
And when it comes to why I stay in Italy instead of my house in a neighboring country, they say why I didn't I stay in my other house in the neighboring country. I say, well, because I wasn't safe there. So they say, we are going to protect you. We will patrol your house all the time from now on to protect you. Please don't worry. We will protect you. And the way they said that, it was so sincere and so caring, and I was touched to tears, I have never had any such offer from any police anywhere else, so it was something new to me, first time in my life. And I came home, I still cry about it. I feel so good. I feel that they are so good.
Yes, Master.
And there was a lady with the bended back, with the hunchback that fit in the seagulls. And I took the pictures and I sent it to you, to the Supreme Master television long time ago, several years ago.
Yes, Master.
She was Italian.
Oh, I see.
That was in Italy when I passed by that place. And she told me she does it every day.
Wow.
Yeah. And whenever I was in Italy, if I see her, I always give her money, like 500, 1,000 euros. And she said, no, what for? I said, no, it is for the birds that you feed. And then she fed also the stray cats, little cats and all that. So I give her the money all the time, whenever I see her, if I pass by. Or I tell my assistant to give it to her, when they pass by. They're so nice people. Can you imagine that? That's that. That is that. And she was so old already. And she has a hunchback and she just carried just the shopping trolley, you know. And she went to the shop and she buy what she needs for the birds. And she fed them by hand also. I observed that the last ritual, that when she feed them everything already, and the last piece she put it in her hand in the air, and then they come and snatch it from her hand like that. That's the last, and then they know it's gone. And then she went into her house, her apartment. You know, it was so touching, so touching. Wonderful people, you know. And, you know, many small things just to make people feel so good, you know, so friendly. They're so friendly to people, even small things. One time, you know, I lived in France before, and sometimes I go to Italy to do shopping and just go to the any small hardware shop, you know, where they sell nails and curtain pins and, you know, those are small hardware store, right?
Yes, Master.
And then I discover they sell also, you know, ecological soap for washing clothes, for washing your face, for washing your hand, and other things, a cream and everything like that, just in there. And all ecological, all no testing on animals. Just like that, just a hardware store. And even other hardware store, they also sell similar things. It's so simple, so easy to find, you know, cosmetic without animal testing or without animals trace in Italy, even supermarket, anywhere. Of course, they don't carry all the ecological and non-animal testing product, but they do have a lot for your choice. And so easy for you to buy. You don't have to go any special shop to inquire about this. And many vegetarian or vegan stuff are made in Italy. We bought a lot of them from that. You can buy ice cream and all that in Italy. For the center, they always go to Italy to shop for vegan, you know, the snacks that you have.
Yes, Master.
Of course, they have them also in another country, but they don't have like vegan ice cream. Those are like the similar to the Magnum ice cream that they have, you know, chocolate coat outside and inside ice cream. You know, one time I was making fun, you know, I was kind of eating it and licking the ice cream in front of everybody to tease them, you know, because at that time we didn't have a lot for other people. I teased them a lot. I don't know if they show it to you, this little video footage, but that's from Italy.
Yes, Master.
And many other, you know, lollipop, you know, ice lolly, they're also from Italy. In any supermarket, you can find them, you know, for children without any animals tracing it. And bread and, you know, even French baguette, they don't put egg water on top to make it crispy or anything. They make it crispy without egg water. They are so nice, so nice. A small thing like that. And, you know, one time I couldn't find a parking place in Italy again. And that one gentleman, old gentleman, he passed by. He saw me struggle trying to fit in a small place to park, and I couldn't do it.
Whoa.
I was so frustrated, you know, knowing how good driver I am, you know. And then the old gentleman from passing by, he said, there is a park place over there, you know, and he showed it to me, just like 100 meters away. And then I said, where? I don't see it, because behind his house and all that. He said, okay, I go with you. And he hopped in my car. He told me left, right, left, right. In Italian, I understood. My God, am I a genius or what? I didn't even learn Italian.
Yes, Master.
You know how I learned Italian a long time ago. And then just forgot all about it. And I don't practice. I didn't live in Italy, so I forgot, of course. Then he showed me the parking place. Yes, and then he walked back to where he wanted to go.
That's so sweet.
And of course, I also walked to the town where I wanted to go, shopping or something. Yeah, because they have a bio shop, many bio shop in Italy, you know, for selling bio product, organic products. Yes, organic product.
Yes, Master.
And then when I came back to that park place, it's a long way. I had to carry, and somebody even offered to carry my bag for me. Wonderful. And they say, there's another shop here. Why you go there? I said, oh, that is an organic and bio-vegetarian shop. That's why I went. Okay, have carry. And then when I came back to my parking space, it's a major. You know what? I couldn't back up to park because there's somebody parked in another row behind my row.
Ah, I see.
Of course, any normal dum-dum driver would be able to get out of the situation, but I cannot. I try hard and I cannot. I just drive halfway, back up halfway, and then don't know. I couldn't know how to squeeze out of there. And the gentleman passed by
Oh.
and seeing me struggle. He said, "Okay, let me let me get your car out for you."
Wow.
And then but he couldn't get in my car, and then he couldn't even push the seat back because I have to push the seat in the front. You know how tall I am. And then he don't know how, so I pushed the seat back for him, but he couldn't drive the car because my car was like electric car.
I see.
Yeah, of course you can also have petrol if you don't have electric, because not everywhere in Europe they have electric station to charge your electric car. You have to charge it at home and drive, in a short while only. And a long distance, you have to put petrol. This is convenient, of course, for the time being. And he didn't know how to drive it because he doesn't have an electric car before. And he doesn't hear the noise when the key ignites the machine, because the electric car have no noise. He said, "Your car doesn't work, that's why." I said, "No, sir. Let me show you." And then I said, "You just drive as usual. Just put your feet on the pedal and on the brake, and then just drive as usual car. Just don't make noise because it's electric car." He said, okay. And then in no time, he just got my car out of there.
Wow.
And that's another Italian. I met all these kind Italian people from nowhere. And they don't ask my question. They don't ask where I come from, what your name, my telephone number, nothing. It's not like that. They did it unconditionally. So I kissed the man's hand. I said, "Thank you so much. You saved my life." Otherwise, God knows how long I would stay in that spot until all the row of the back of my car gone away, gone home. Probably until midnight or something. Yes. My God, people are so kind. And another thing, if you go to Italy, any tourist, I'm telling it to all the tourists to go to Italy and in the future. If you are vegetarian, vegan, and you just tell any waiter and waitress that you are vegan, vegetarian, they are so happy. They smile at you and say, "Oh, yeah, I know. Okay, no meat, no egg, right? Okay, we make it right away for you. You wait here." Something like that, They never question why is that, why you don't eat meat and all that. Italy, no. And if you speak English or French because you're a foreigner, they speak French to you. They speak English to you. They even speak German to you. And not all of them, but they will try. At least they speak English to you. All of them like that.
Wow.
The waiter and waitress in Italy, even they treat you like royalty, truly like that. And they take their job seriously and lovingly. And sometimes I go to a restaurant to meet someone and all that, and for job. And even they make the salad, just salad, mixed salad. It tastes heavenly. They have special vinegar that put in the salad, and their olive oil is fantastic. You just mix the two of them, a little salt, and it tastes heavenly. But it's because of their love from the chef, I think. And every restaurant is the same. I thought it's just that restaurant, but the other restaurant is the same.
Oh.
Just a salad,
Yes,
you can buy
Master.
from supermarket and go home and mix it with, cut a few pieces of tomatoes and put the vinegar and olive oil and a little salt. It tastes like heaven. And when I'm home, I thought, okay, from now on I eat like this. I made it. It's not the same. I don't know why. It's truly not the same. So I told one of my, assistant, I said, "Look at that. The other day I invited you in the restaurant, and they just give us the salad that is bought from a supermarket with a few slices of tomato on it. And then it was so good, right? Remember?" He said, yes, it was so good. And I came home, made the same next day. It don't taste the same. Maybe different vinegar or something. They have special vinegar. Balsamic vinegar tastes so good.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, okay. This is about Italy, huh? This is about the people, I think the people, they're so loving, so kind. Very, very kind people. And I was told, that Italy is one of the highest producer of organic vegan.
Oh.
And the number of the vegan people are very, very high as well. My God, no wonder. Yeah.
Wow, amazing.
And you know the company called Vegusto that make vegan cheese
Yes, Master.
is selling the hot cake in Italy because it's so easy to sell in Italy. A lot of people are vegan in Italy. I bump into vegan people everywhere, even in supermarket. Normal supermarket, they will show you, okay, I'm vegan, or my daughter's vegan, and my sister vegan, my wife vegan, wherever I go.
Wow.
Either their wife vegan, or their daughter vegan, or they are vegan. And they just help me to find a vegan product in a normal supermarket when I don't know where the bio shop is or too far for me to go. I just ask them, and they would stand there, long hours, long time, to read the ingredients for me and tell me this one no, this one yes, this one no, this one yes. So honest and so helpful and so loving, even if they are not vegan themselves, they would help you. That's Italian people. So nice, so patient, so loving. And I haven't met any Italian who has not been kind to me. Just to be reminded that San Francis of Assisi, he was vegetarian, well known, yeah?
Yes, Master.
And he loves animals. Everybody knows that. The whole world knows that. And the Italian people, they love him. Maybe that's why it's ingrained in their culture to be kind to animals.
I see.
And also, if people are kind to animals, they normally are kind also to humans. That's what it is said. If you love animal, you would love human too. And I'm happy for the Italian people. Thank you, San Francis of Assisi. Okay, one of my dogs is, of course, they are all old now. One of my dogs are having trouble. Yeah. You remember she eat the live insect, even though I feed her vegetarian or vegan before.
Yes, Master.
And other dogs don't do that. Only her do that. So she has trouble, more than other dogs. And then we went to some vet. in one country. I don't want to mention, of course. But then we brought her to Italy. And they treat her right away. They never question. They know how old she is. And I say, she's also vegan, doctor. So make sure that if you can, please treat her with vegan medicine. She said, I know everything. I know everything. Don't worry. Oh my God. They're so nice. And they never say, it's too old. Why bother? What? Why bother? What kind of talk is that? My dogs are precious to me. Even if she live one more day, she should live in happiness and health.
Right, Master.
It's not about her dying or not, about life and death. It's about pain. She should not live in pain. That's why we want to treat her. And she's okay now. She's happy and wonderful now. What mean old? How old is old? Huh?
Yes, Master.
And that doctor, because this is a special treatment. So they have to travel to Italy in a special clinic in Bologna. And I only can talk to her through telephone. My assistant bring her there and stay for a while until she's done. And I only talk to the doctor on the phone, and she was so friendly already. She said, I know, you adopted her. You're such a good person. We will treat her like our own.
Oh.
And I say, yes, thank you, doctor, and thank you, doctor. And tomorrow is the last treatment, so I tell my assistant to bring you some gift for you and all your assistant, and even to your cleaner. Please accept and save it for them. Please accept. I know you don't need it. It's just our token of gratitude. Please accept it. And she said, yeah, thank you. That's very nice of you. Very nice of you. But we are doing our job, whether or not. I said, yes, I know that, but I'm really grateful to you. And she accepts it. And then when they bring the gift, they just accept it all. They don't say anything. They were just so happy. They said, wow, we never had so much, so big gift before. Yes, it's wonderful people. They're so gracious. Oh, yeah. And I'm talking about the cleaner in that clinic. The doctors, they clean the clinic themselves.
Wow.
To make sure that everything clean. They don't hire a cleaner because it's a special treatment. You have only one of that in Italy. They don't have one in some other country. Don't even have one. Some neighboring country don't have one. In Italy, they have one in Bologna. And the doctors even clean the clinic themselves. So they say, they don't have cleaner. We clean. And my assistant saw it. They say, yeah, they clean it themselves. There's no cleaner here.
I see, Master.
Imagine that. Such humble doctors. They've been taught well in Italy. No wonder I'm told that in Italy to pass doctor license is very, very difficult. There are many other things, but I probably forget. But I think it's enough about Italy and Italian people. I don't know them. I don't know any of them. Prime Minister of Italy is the only one that wrote me a little hand note. And I thank him for that. He's so humble. I'm nobody, and he even wrote me a hand note. Just, he's so nice. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Italy. I'm so happy for Italy. May God bless your people forever. May your country improve more and more and be favorable in every aspect. And your people happy, your country prosper, and your government getting better and better all the time. Thank you, Italy, for being so loving and kind. I love Italy. Yes.
We love them too.
Yes. And the Italian Prime Minister, I'm sure, is good for Italy. I'm glad for Italy that he came up. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
Even though he wrote me a hand note, I also did not know him personally, so do not think that I have anything to do with him, or that he tell me to talk good about Italy or Canada even. Okay? I mostly don't know any politician personally.
I see, Master.
Yeah, it's not about Italy or Italian people. It's about the principle of life that they uphold. It's about loving kindness, ethical treatment of human and animals. It's about their culture. It's about the nice and humane culture that I'm talking about. Okay? Every country should be like that, or even more.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. should be more. We could never have enough love, right? There's no such thing as too much love, right? Okay?
Yes, Master.
Okay.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome. Anything else?
Yes, Master. Master, we've been seeing also a lot of very encouraging vegan news around the world.
Yes.
For example, a study in Sweden found that 1 in 10 Swedish people are vegetarian or vegan.
Wow.
Yes.
Bless the country, Sweden. Bless Swedish people. Yes.
Yes, Master.
Oh, wow.
So that's very encouraging. And also,
Encouraging,
Master...
yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Also many big celebrity superstars, Master, have converted to the vegan diet.
Yes.
For example, we have actress Michelle Pfeiffer and Kate
Michelle
Mara.
Pfeiffer?
Yes, Master,
Oh.
has converted to the vegan
who?
diet. Kate Mara, also singer Ariana Grande,
Oh, wow.
and the very famous actor Samuel L. Jackson, Master, who
Yeah.
has converted to vegan as well.
Wow.
And he said that he lost 40 pounds after going vegan.
Wow. I tell you.
And singer Ellie Goulding, and she said that her voice improved after
Yes.
going vegan.
Yeah, of course.
And also, Master, former US Vice President Al Gore has also recently become vegan in November last year, Master.
Wow, and Clinton, huh? President Clinton, right? Yes.
Yes, Master. So that makes the two of them and Al Gore as well more
Wow,
recently.
2 presidents already vegan. And I think President Obama and his wife also kind of vegan or something. Because they send...
Yes, Master. They promote this,
Yeah.
the healthy diet
yeah.
and gardening as well, organic, very much into organic food, Master.
Yes. And they send their cook to Korea temple to learn cooking, Korean style. And Korean temple means
Wow.
vegetarian, at least vegan, you know? The monks.
Wow.
The Korean monks, they don't eat meat. They are
Yes,
vegetarian, vegan, yes. Something
Wow.
like that, yeah.
That's very hopeful.
There are more people who are vegetarian or vegan in Sweden. It's just they did not always tell, you know. So the number, the 10% is not always correct. Yes. Many people now
Yes.
are they vegan? They just don't say. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Master.
Mr. the Virgin Airline, Richard Branson. Yeah.
Yes, that's right, Master. Sir Richard Branson.
Yeah, you didn't know. He also wrote in his blog that he's going. He say he's forego red meat because.
Oh, wonderful.
But I think behind that he's going vegan, or gone vegan already.
Great to hear,
You know,
Master.
sometimes people in a higher position, they are more cautious about telling what they do, because
Yes.
they think they have name to keep. But being vegan is precious. It's glorious. Should be open
Yes, of
to
course,
everyone
Master.
to follow. Good example. If you are in a leading position, more so you have to tell when you do good things. Being vegan is compassionate, is environmental friendly, and is wise, is healthy, it's intelligent choice. According to, research, and intelligent people are vegetarian or vegan. So just join
Yes,
the club.
Master.
I don't know why people are hiding. They should come out and tell that they're vegan. Anyone. Soon.
Yes, definitely,
Yeah.
Master. Well, actually, the big Hollywood movie Noah, it had an all-vegan premiere party.
Oh, wow.
And the media was abuzz about the main character, Noah, being
Yeah.
a vegan, and the film's director, Darren Aronofsky, possibly being a veg.
Wow.
Yes, Master, and there was also coverage of celebrity vegan weddings. For
Yeah,
example, Anne Hathaway's, Natalie Portman's, Persia White's, and Sarah Gilbert's.
Yes.
They've had big celebrity vegan weddings, Master, and it seems to be becoming quite a trend
Yeah.
in Hollywood, so that's also encouraging.
Yes, many more. They just didn't want to say because they think it's their private things. But if they are celebrity, then they are people of the public. They're not private people, so they should all go out and tell. My opinion.
Yes, Master.
Okay.
It's spread all over the news, Master, so that's very hopeful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Also, some very famous movie directors are also vegan now, Master.
Yeah.
For example, Lasse Hallström, who is the director of Chocolat and The Cider House Rules and a few other very famous movies.
Wow.
And he also introduces himself on his Twitter profile that he's a vegan.
Wow.
So he's coming out into the public, Master, which is good.
Wonderful.
And also James Cameron, the famous movie director, his wife, has a school in Malibu in California. And they are, at the moment, transitioning the school to become completely vegan.
Wow. Bless them.
Yes.
Bless all these people and celebrities who are so wise. Wise choice.
That's right.
Bless them. May heaven bless them manifold. And I bless them. If I have any blessing, I give them blessing. Yes, tell me, love.
Thank you, Master. Also, Sir Paul McCartney, he has recently had a big concert in August, and he ordered it to be completely vegan.
Yes.
And even the audience weren't allowed to bring their own meat inside the stadium.
Wow. That is what I call real action.
Yes, Master.
Bravo. Bless him.
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
Any more?
Yes, Master, actually, to follow up on what you said about the people who were vegan for a long time but didn't dare to go public. Actually, Master, a few of them are saying publicly that they are vegan now, like the actors Billy Bob Thornton and Peter Sarsgaard.
Oh.
They have been vegan for a long time, but
Yeah.
only recently they have made it public. So
Oh,
it's
really?
becoming more
Yes.
trendy, and it's even like they are proud of it.
Wow. You know, it's maybe not because they don't dare, just because they didn't think it's important. They think it's just their choice and private choice. You understand me?
Yes, Master.
Yeah.
True.
Not because they don't dare, but probably they didn't give any thought about going public. See what I mean?
Understand.
They just maybe shy, or maybe they just do what they do and they don't think to tell people. That's all. Okay? Yes.
Understand.
Just like before I didn't go out to meet people. I didn't go out lecture, or we didn't have the Supreme Master television. I have always been, but I never tell anybody around me. I just didn't think about it.
Understand.
If they ask, if they ask me, or if occasion arises, I say, yeah, I don't eat meat.
Yes, Master.
I don't eat animals. And then they will ask me why, then I continue to tell them. Otherwise, also, if I go out in the bus or something, nobody would know that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes, Master.
Not because I don't dare, it just didn't occur that I have to. Yes. Also, movie stars, mostly they're very private people. They give all they have when they do the acting to please the world. And when they don't act, they feel they need to repose, they need to recover, so they withdraw into their own private life and they just stay there. Understand me? To repose,
Yes, Master.
to recover, and just to enjoy a little bit of their life. So they didn't think of telling people. And now, I guess because of climate change and all this publicity about meat harm to the health and to the planet, so I guess that's why they think, then we should come out and tell everyone. You see what I mean?
Understand, Master.
Yeah, before that, they think it's okay, just that's their private thing. All right? Yeah.
Yes, Master. And the cool thing about Peter Sarsgaard is that he said that when he's recording a movie in Hollywood,
Yes.
on the movie set, he said that there is so many people eating vegan food on the movie set that he's wondering where are all the meat eater gone.
Yeah. They gone away. They disappeared.
Yeah, it's like whether it's the cast or the crew, it's like everybody's eating vegan food and,
Wow.
and it's amazing. Yeah.
Yes, I told you there are more celebrities and more people everywhere, vegetarian or vegan. It's just they don't think of telling, or they didn't have a chance to tell. Whom should I tell? Should I go on newspaper, every of them, and say, hey, I'm vegan? And the newspaper may not even print it. You see what I mean?
True.
Nobody interested. Maybe not. So, but this is getting more and more interesting now. Nowadays, many televisions are reporting more about climate change, about the meat harm, and about the benefit of vegetarian food. vegetable.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, diet. Good.
Yeah, and even like you said, the media also. Moby is a very, very, very famous vegan musician, and he recently wrote an essay on why he's vegan. And Master, that was published in the Rolling Stone magazine. It's a very, very famous pop culture magazine, and the article, Master, was shared 45,000 times.
Wow. Just in a short while, yeah? Wow.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
And it's not even only the film and music industry that are getting more vegan, Master.
Yes.
In sports also, the athletes are also going vegan.
Ah, wonderful.
Last winter during the Olympics, the ice skating champion Megan Duhamel from Canada and the gold medalist Alexei Voyevoda from Russia, they both made a splash in the news for being vegan athletes, Master.
Wow, bravo.
And they won medals and
champion. Oh, bless them.
champions.
Bless them for being such an example. Bless them. Thank you, Heaven, for blessing us so much.
Yes, Master. And Master, a good reason for being vegan is actually there's been a bug that's spreading in the southeast of USA. It's called the Lone Star tick, and when it bites people, it makes them allergic to meat and dairy. So far, Master, thousands of people got bitten and had serious allergic reactions.
Yeah.
They are unable to eat red meat again because it will worsen their allergies.
Yeah.
And Master, some people were reacting to milk too, even in very just small amounts.
Yes.
Of course, we feel sorry, Master, for the people, but we do hope they will avoid all kinds of animal products to best take care of their health, and both physical and spiritual.
Yeah, that's a warning that they should turn their life around and don't eat animal or don't drink animals' milk. Yeah. On the contradictory to all the advertisement, milk really make the bone more brittle, not make more calcium for the bone at all. So we should take calcium from the vegetable.
Yes, Master.
Better than the calcium from animals' milk. It's bad. It's bad. It's been researched and proved that it makes the bones brittle if you drink milk a lot as an adult.
Yes.
And a baby, maybe okay, but adult, no good. No.
True, Master.
Even babies nowadays, they have many formula, from rice milk, from soya milk. What kind of? You don't have to even take cow's milk. It's risky for the babies.
I see, Master. Yes, Master.
Okay, good. Wonderful.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you.
Master?
Yeah.
There's also good news for the animals.
Yes?
The United Nations International Court, they ordered Japan to stop whaling in Antarctica. And it's such a huge victory that a Sea Shepherd representative said that they never expected such a strong ruling from the court.
Yeah, wonderful. Congratulations. The Sea Shepherd that has been doing good job. We have always been supporting them. Maybe you don't know, but sometimes if I see a Sea Shepherd on the street, I always give donation, whatever money I have in my purse at that time. And they don't even know who I am. And of course, I instruct, Sihu to give them donation now and then. No. And also the Greenpeace. Yes. Yeah, we support all these wonderful people, wonderful organization that is good for the world and good for the compassionate energy of this planet. Bravo. Applause to them. I love them. I love this. I love this organization like Sea Shepherd, Greenpeace, World Wildlife Fund, right? Yeah?
Yes, Master.
And many other unknown, less famous organization. If I know of, I always support, and financially.
Yes, Master.
Or otherwise. Okay. Any more good news? Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yes, definitely, Master.
Thank you.
There's also good news about human longevity from the USA. A study found that there's one long living group in the USA, and they're called the Seventh-day Adventists.
Yeah. They are vegetarian people.
Yes, Master, yes. It said they live about 10 years longer than the average American life expectancy of 79 years.
Wow.
And the researchers found that the reason is their plant-based diet and having a community that reinforces moral living.
support.
Yes.
Yeah, wonderful. Wow. In Grand Cayman, most native people there are vegetarian or vegan.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was feeling so surprised because there are 7 days Adventists there. They're very religious and very, very kind-hearted, very simple people, very pure, very nice people, Cayman Island.
Wow.
Yeah. If I go to supermarket in Grand Cayman, I find the vegan, sausage, vegetarian sausage, vegan sausage,
Yes, Master.
and all that kind of thing in that small island. Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing. Okay.
Master, another piece of good news is that last time when we had a conference with Master, you explained that our universe was created when the OU's energy collided with the coarse energy at the seam and exploded into our shadow universe, which is amazing because all this time scientists didn't know what was behind the explosion that the Big Bang Theory was founded upon. On the front cover of last month's major science magazine, Scientific American, they publicized a new cosmological theory that has come out that our universe came from another higher dimensional universe. And 3 researchers in Canada, they proposed that our universe burst into being when a star in a 4-dimensional universe collapsed into a black hole. So they say our universe is just a 3D mirage of a collapsing star from a 4D universe.
More or less. Can put it that way. It's
and
good.
Master, they described our universe as a quote-unquote holographic mirage from another dimension and compared it to being only the shadows of reality.
Okay. Good. They get it in there.
Thank you, Master.
Anything else,
Thank
my
you.
love?
Yes, Master. And Master, speaking of other dimensions and worlds, not long ago at our restaurant, One Veg World, there is this customer called one of our waitresses over and gave her an unusual message. She said to her, "Can I tell you something? I want to let you know, since the minute I walked in here, I felt the vibe and have to tell you a message from God. He wants to tell you you are an emerald and He is proud of you. You are His daughter and you have a strong heart."
Good. Wonderful.
Yes, and the waitress felt it was strange because she wasn't even the one taking care of that customer's table, but it made her day. So, Master, we wondered maybe this was a visit from a higher level goddess, because she just seemed to come at the right time to give words of encouragement and just show how much God blesses our restaurant.
Okay, yeah.
And another
Sounds
one,
that way.
recently,
Okay, recently?
recently at one of the buffets at One Veg World, at the end of the night when the last family finished eating, the husband went to pay and saw the Loving the Silent Tears CDs at the counter. So he asked if it was the same music that was playing in our restaurant. And we told him yes. And so he decided to buy the CD. And we've also been putting Masters from Crisis to Peace books, birds and dogs books, etc. at our counter over the years. And customers really enjoy reading them, Master.
Okay, good for them.
And recently, we added your poem and teaching books to the collection at our restaurant.
Okay.
And the customers really seem to like those as well.
Okay, good. When I read some of the translation or the early version in English or translated into English, I feel there are some words are not strong enough in English to express what I wanted to, but it's good enough. I'm just too picky, I guess. Yeah, some poem, when I reread it again, as if somebody else have written it. It's so beautiful.
Yes,
yeah.
Master.
So heartfelt. Yeah, it's not just a flowery words, anything, but it's really true. It's really real, heartfelt. I was very happy that I have written some like that. Yes. Any more?
Yes, Master. We're also grateful that you shared your poetry to the world. They're just so marvelous. Thank you, Master.
Thank you for doing good job. Restaurant.
Oh, It's an honor for us, Master. Thank you for the opportunity.
Continue. Yes, good. It's a good place to spread good news. Yes. Yes?
Oh, Master, what you said is so true because personally, like all my life, I never really understood poetry when I read it. But then when I started to read your poems, Master, so many of your poems just went like straight to my heart and it was very special.
Oh, okay. I'm glad.
And that's why everyone loves your poems, Master. Speaking of which, not long ago, we were contacted by a lady from Korea who attended Loving the Silent Tears, the musical. She's the international business coordinator at the Asian Films Commission Network.
Yeah.
And at the time of the musical, she was producing a film in New York.
Yes.
So she flew all the way to Los Angeles and she said that it was definitely worth the time and the money.
Wow.
And she had gotten the CD, the program booklet, and the program leaflet about the event as souvenirs.
Bless her.
And when she returned to Korea, she even glued the leaflet into her journal. But recently she contacted us to see if she could acquire another leaflet because she just wanted to have an extra one to keep in absolute mint condition. And she said that Loving the Silent Tears wasn't just a musical, but a great source of inspiration.
Wow.
And Master, she also wrote, after attending Loving the Silent Tears, I bought a copy of Master Ching Hai's book, and her poems became one of the few things that I admire in life.
Oh, cool.
By the way, I have already downloaded the PDF version of the special report. She means our news magazine article, Master. But sometimes I visit the website just in the loving memories of the musical.
Okay.
So your poems touched her very much.
Wow. Good. Wow. I'm glad. And if you see her again, tell her thank you for her love and support.
Oh, yes, Master. We'll tell her. Thank you, Master.
Hi, Master.
Hi.
There was a lady who came across the Real Love book at a college where she works.
Yes.
And she called us to find out how to buy the DVD so that she could watch the musical and also share with her Alexis neighbors. It's really inspiring, Master, to see that the musicals, your books, and CDs have such a long-term effect.
Oh, okay. I'm glad.
Yes. Also, Master, there was a Facebook posting from a Tibetan Buddhist teacher who had met you before. Her name is Tara Tuku Drimid Jokar Rinpoche. And she said, I met Supreme Master Ching Hai many years ago at Ljubljana Airport during her European lecture tour. It was in May when peona is blossoming with big crimson flower. Offered her peona blossoms as a sign of welcome. She smiled and we touched foreheads. I admired her skills of traveling alone. She rented a car alone at the airport and was driving the car by herself to the hotel in the city, although she was for the first time in the country. Very nice memory.
Okay. Yeah, it's nice that she remembers such a good thing, good memory. It's nice that she retained good impression.
Yes, Master.
Tell her I say thank you.
Yes, Master.
Okay.
Master.
Yes?
With all the wonderful and good news and all the things you're doing to elevate our shadow world and shadow universe, and getting to spend this sweet summer day with you, the most divine universal muse, we can't help but feel a little inspired to form our own music band.
Wow.
And if you would allow, Master, we would like to dedicate a song to you titled A Summer Serenade for Beloved Master.
Wow, you have your music band now? Who's the lead singer?
Master, well, we don't have one. It's just a group effort.
Okay.
The melody is based on a famous song titled Guantanamera, but we wrote our own lyrics for it.
Okay. I hope the author didn't mind.
Master, we humbly present to you the Iggy Band.
Wow.
Are we ready, Iggy musicians? Let's hit it.
Wow, even dancing.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Master, we love you. You are the reason the flowers bloom in our seas.
Cute.
2, 3, rhythm.
Master, we love you. When we're together, it is the time we most treasure.
You're like the sun that shines brightly,
And a tender moon smiling nightly.
you're like the stars that are glowing. Your love is forever flowing.
With you we feel like it's heaven. It's heaven 24/7. Master, we thank you. We say in Busu. No, I won't buy. Your beauty brightens the sky.
You are the ocean of true love,
From the origin above.
with gentle hands you embrace all. Your songs of peace sweetly grace all, and on your wings we fly higher.
In love and peace we're inspired.
Master, we love you.
When we're together, it is the time we most treasure. Master, we love you. You are the reason the flowers bloom in all seasons. Master, we thank you. We say in Busu. No, I won't buy. Your beauty brightens the sky. Dearest Tinkotu, I owe to.
Wow. Oh, these are the things I bought for you. The hard stuff, right? The hard stuff.
Master,
Yeah.
this is a gift of heart that we received from you recently, Master. It even says on here in Italian, I love you. We love it so much, and we'll treasure it for always, forever. Thank you for
Okay.
thinking about us, Master.
Wow, that was beautiful. What's the name of the band again? I didn't hear well.
The Iggy Band.
How to spell it?
Iggy. IGY. Is a Pusu word for human.
I said Iggy. Okay, human band. Okay. Wow, it's very human indeed. You do look like humans. Colorful humans and lovely, beautiful voice. Yes. Yeah, I wish I could bring the music of Pusu to you, because when we say something like Iggy, it doesn't mean anything. But when they say it, it's like a music, and it reverberates throughout the whole, universe and into this world as well. It's like a music, and it's like a melody, and it's just, the echo is going forever to the ends of any universe. Yes. It sounds very lovely, It's not like the way I say like this. I can never sing like they do. They don't even sing. It's just, if they talk, it come out very beautiful, melodious, and the echo going forever. We can never imitate. But I have a little song for you to match your Iggy band. This is a non-Iggy band, okay? And one-man band, if I can find it. Oh, man. If I can find it. I don't remember all the words. It came out just quickly, and I don't always remember. Okay? Yeah.
Yes, Master.
Like many of my poems, I don't. Oh, okay, I got it. I hope I can sing a little bit today, because my voice, Okay, like this. I try first. Okay, don't laugh. Just let me try. Ooh, ooh. It's not like that. How did I do that? How did I do it before? Can you turn off everything? I try first. Okay, but it's not like that at all. But I try. Okay, it's not the same. Sorry, but I do it for you.
Master, was so honored.
I had to drink something. Thank you for the tea. See, I can't sing. Joy am I, and love am I. Joy is mine, and love is mine. Five or two, and two are by. Five or two, and two are by. Oh, sorry, Galu. Joy is my forever soul. Love is my forevermore. Love is my forevermore. Love is mine forevermore. Heaven's high, seamless sky, heart like sun, forever shine. Heart like sun, forever shine. Oh God, I can't do it. Never mind, bear it. You still want it, or you still want it?
Yes, Master.
Oh God, you're so kind. You're too kind, too kind. I just hope. I did better that night, believe me, when I was alone. Home of mine, beyond the skies, blazing love and flame in light. Oh, my love, eternal life. Oh, my love, forever shine. Oh, soaring high above all skies, soaring high through heaven's high. Oh, my King, my heart's aflame. Oh, my King, as fresh as spring. Oh, my home above the suns. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. Yeah, your master cannot sing.
Beautiful, Master.
Wow, she
Beautiful,
tried.
Master.
Well, she tried. She tried. Thank you.
Master, that was so beautiful.
Your lovely audience. I
So beautiful.
I
Thank
tell
you.
you the truth, I sung better that night when it first came out alone.
Master, you sounded
Yeah.
like an angel. So beautiful, Master.
Thank you, thank you. It could have been better, but it's okay. Just for you, no problem. You don't criticize me ever.
Thank you for sharing with us, Master. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
When I had that song came through my voice, I was so happy, happy, happy. I was so happy, happy. I sing all night long. And I was so happy because my voice was so good. And I'm not very happy today, but okay. What to do? Better than nothing, huh? Yeah.
Your voice was just so touching. It touched my soul so much. Master, it touched all our souls.
I wish it was better. Thank you very much. Anything else, my love? Yeah, you just remind me that I had a song. It's, I don't know. It's already. Well, that one is in. It's in June. The song is made in June. Sometime in June. I didn't know. I didn't remember the date. Just in this year, June 2014. You are the first ones ever heard it.
Wow. Thank you, Master.
Privileged people. Lucky you guys.
We feel just so privileged and honored and so blessed to be the first ones to hear this heavenly song, Master.
Yes, Master.
Thank you so much for sharing it with us.
Okay. If you like it, it's fine. But I'm not very satisfied with my voice. But it doesn't matter. I'm not a singer anyway, right? I'm just your little master, so it's okay.
Well, you are all beloved Tim Kwo too, and you're always our #1 lead singer.
Okay. Any more things to share? Any more question? Anything?
Master, each time we have this precious, so very precious opportunity to speak with you, we remember again how fortunate we are to have your love, guidance, and beautiful friendship in our lives. We're so grateful, Master. There's just no limit to your love and awesomeness. And thank you for being our guiding star. We hope to soon celebrate world vegan, world peace on this planet, and it will be because of the wonders of your enduring love, Master. We love you, Master.
Love you too.
We love you.
I love you too. And I'm also very happy to have your friendship on earth. I'm very proud of you. I'm very touched by your love and devotion. And you know that. You know that. Well, I hope you do know that. So what I think of you. And I love you forever. Forever.
We love you, Master.
I'll see you next time, huh?
See you, Master. Bye, Master.
Pio 2.
Pio 2.
Pio 2 and 2 pi. I love you and you are mine forever yours, forever mine. I love you, and two or pi, pi or two. Love you. Bye.
Bye, Master. We love you, Master. Pio too.
Pi or two, and two or pi. Remember me, and remember you. God loves you.
We love you, Master.
I love you forever.
We love you, Master, forever.
This is the update for the answer that you asked, how long it takes for the youth universe to mature. I found it just now. It takes 830,000 plus gazillions Earth years for Từ to mature. But almost came to maturity, can be empowered to be faster. Yeah. For me, Oscar, it was not necessary to travel to visit each and every two core. Just do it direct from there, from home, for example. Yeah. In some other planets can also do directly, empowering or visit or caring for it to mature. And this is to update you about a question you asked a few days ago during our conversation about how many youth universe been matured. Okay. I couldn't believe I couldn't find it. Here, in July 30th, there was 1,330,111,120,000 plus about 131 and then 142. That means 1 trillion plus, almost 2 trillion. Two has been matured into real curiosity. Thanks all for any loving support. We need more. At least 2 gazillion to be mature more, to balance the negatives in the shadow world. Then this world will become better. But it takes a lot of work. Okay, the second time I recorded is on the 12th of August. Yeah, there were new 40 trillions to mature into New York. I also wrote here that thanks all for help and congrats. Love, 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 kiss, kiss. And there's another one here on August 16. It's 83 trillion to mature into full New York. Love, love. Thanks for all caring and support. And the most recent today is 912 zillions plus to core mature into full Oscars. Okay, that's it. That's it to update you. If anything new, probably we will talk again later in the future. Love you all. Thank you.